Today, we're hitting up the thrift stores to find the best secondhand items to make into thrifted gifts for Christmas 2024. Let's see if I can create easy and affordable homemade thrifted gifts that will impress everyone on your gift-giving list. Hello and welcome to another shopping adventure at the thrift stores. I am looking for secondhand items that I can easily turn into beautiful and thoughtful Christmas gifts this season. These are going to be beautiful and elegant, a gift that anyone would love to receive. Although I wasn't overly impressed with the canister selection at the thrift store on this particular day, I do always like to browse them. Little containers like this are great for homemade jam or honey butters. Great little gift. And I thought this popcorn bucket could be turned into a really thoughtful gift if you added in boxed movie snacks with a gift card. Most of the time when you're shopping at the thrift store, you have to let the merchandise tell you what you need, but I was looking for a red or green sweater that I could use on a Christmas gift, and I looked into finding this red sweater, so it came home with me. This giant ornament was pretty beat up, but I loved the shape of it. I did not know what was inside of it because it was taped shut. I'm taking a chance on it though, and it's coming home with me. Serving platters and plates are another good option when you are thrifting for Christmas gifts. You can get some really beautiful serving plates and platters, make some homemade goodies or a cake and gift it all wrapped up really pretty on that plate or platter. Very thoughtful and great idea for a thrifted gift. There is usually a wide selection of Christmas themed items at the thrift store this time of year. There were several of these Mikasa glass coasters. They were very heavy, very substantial and pretty. I have several ideas for these, so I brought a couple of home with me to turn into Christmas gifts. I also found these fine porcelain coasters. They were too pretty with the Christmas theme. I just could not pass these up. After Goodwill, I also hit up the Habitat for Humanity ReStore. I love to find homemade pottery pieces like this poinsettia plate. I thought it was very unique and original. I found some really nice vintage Wallace candlesticks. I found out online that these were made in the 1960s. I thought this was a great thrift find for a Christmas gift. And never let a little dirt and grime deter you from something beautiful like this $5 crystal rose bowl. I was looking for a basket to bundle up my silver candlesticks, and I found the perfect one here at the ReStore, and it was only $1. On my way home from the thrift shops, I stopped by Walmart and bought a $5.97 Amaryllis flower. Aren't these beautiful? At my local grocery store in the floral department, I saw an amaryllis flower, but it was wrapped up in this cute little sweater sleeve. It was $25, so I decided I can make the same gift, but for much less. I'm taking that Goodwill red sweater. I've washed it and cleaned it up. I'm going to use the sleeve to create a little cover for the amaryllis pot. I want to disguise the lid and just make it look pretty. I'm taking some gift wrapping paper and tracing the lid. I'll use some double-sided stick tape to secure that to the lid. That will just help to make it look pretty and disguise it if any of it peeks through from our sweater. This is a sustainable Christmas gift. You can enjoy this through the Christmas season, and then afterwards there are instructions here on the lid of how to keep your bulb and have your Amaryllis come back year after year. To make the knit cover for the pot, I've cut off one of the sleeves, and I have ways to use the rest of the sweater so that none of it will go to waste. I'm going to turn the sweater sleeve inside out so that the right sides are together. You want to trim your sleeve straight across there at the armhole. Then I'm using hot glue to seal the seam together. You can absolutely sew this on machine or by hand, but if you want to be quick and easy, use hot glue. Then I'm turning it right side out, and you can see that it makes a little pocket. Once we have our little sweater pocket, we're going to stretch out the wrist so that it will slide up and over our pot, and it is as simple as that. To make it extra pretty and look even more high-end, similar to the one that I saw in the flower shop, I'm using some satin ribbon to tie a bow in this contrasting green color. Put you a little gift tag on this. You have a beautiful thrifted Christmas gift, and I guarantee you anybody would love to receive this. This Christmas gift package trinket dish was $1.99 from Goodwill in perfect like new condition. You can use little trays and dishes like this for just about anything you want to put in it. I have cleaned it up, making sure that it is sanitized. I'm adding some shredded paper to the bottom of it. This just makes your gift look a little bit nicer, and it pads and elevates the loose leaf tea bags that I'm going to include in this little gift. The recipient has plenty of mugs and teacups, so I'm keeping this gift very simple for them. These loose leaf tea bags, you can put as many or a different kind if you know their favorite thing. You could put a gift card in here. You could do so many different things. This is what's going to work for my gift giving need. I also found on Temu some little tiny decorative teaspoons, little stirring spoons. I am going to clean those up as well and slip a couple of them down here in with the tea. You can see that I can make several of these little sets when I find Christmas dishes, so you can get multiple gifts out of just a few supplies. I am a huge fan of wrapping my gifts, not just at Christmas, but all throughout the year in this clear cellophane. You can find this at Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree. I think I have seen it at Walmart as well. So easy to wrap. It looks like it came from a boutique. I know that they like to use this kind of wrapping in their little gift baskets and assorted gifts like this. Again, using some of that satin green ribbon to tie around the gift just polishes it off and makes it look extra nice. I also like to include miniature tree ornaments. I usually buy them at Walmart. They have a wide selection for a very good price there, but I couldn't pass up these vintage cottage ornaments. They look like they are from a village set, but they're miniature and perfect to tie onto the gift, giving the recipient an ornament for their tree as well as the tea. The silver plating is coming off of this mug, revealing the brass underneath. It was $2 at an estate sale, and I actually liked that distressed look that it had. It made it so vintage and old world. I did go ahead and use this Wright's silver cream to polish and clean it up. And then from Walmart, I found this little miniature living Christmas tree, and I am going to plant it into this silver plated vintage cup. I think this is going to be a beautiful and sustainable gift. When you remove the protective cellophane, set it aside and keep it because we are going to be using that again here in just a minute. I'm also going to be reusing the little gold package that is included here with the little tree. I have a bag of rocks from various projects. I have bought these at Dollar Tree. I want to add just a few of them to the bottom of the cup for drainage. Since it does not have drainage holes, this will help to keep the tree from sitting in the water. You can see it is very root bound, and this little silver cup is a temporary solution. I am going to be sure and tell the recipient of this gift that they should repot it, and I tried to loosen up that root ball, but I couldn't. And I want to cover up and fill in that gap and make it look a little bit nicer at the bottom of the tree. So I have some green Spanish moss that I'm going to tuck in there. This is where that clear cellophane bag comes back in play. You could just wrap the bow around the silver cup, but I wanted to add a little bit of protection in transport, so I'm sliding that cellophane back up and over. It just fits my cup and tree. And I'm sure you can already tell I am ribbon obsessed. It just makes everything better. So I'm using a small plaid ribbon to tie around the tree, adding in that gold package again just for a little bit of ornamental decoration. And as simple as that, you have a very easy and affordable Christmas gift. This next thrifted Christmas gift is beautiful because of its simplicity. I found these Mikasa Morning Sun candle rings or coasters. The price was so good on this. I think these are vintage. I couldn't find an exact date on these, but I believe that they are vintage. I cleaned them up and they are in pristine condition. The sticker didn't readily want to come off of the dish, so I decided to leave it on so that the recipient would have all those details. There are several different ways I'm going to show you that you could gift these. First of all, I went to Hobby Lobby and picked up some battery-powered candles. You wrap these up in some cellophane, super cute. Or head to Walmart and get these jar candles. They just fit on these particular glass coasters. Beautiful option. Again, wrap them up in that cellophane and they are going to be gorgeous. Add in a candle snuffer, makes it even better. I think the way that I'm going to ultimately gift it though is with a bottle of hand soap. I think this Mikasa dish would make a really pretty soap caddy sitting by your bathroom sink or your kitchen sink. I love the versatility of this thrift find. I see pieces similar to this at the thrift store quite often, so hopefully you can find something that will work. Again, loving that cellophane. It just elevates your gift and makes it look very classy. I added a miniature tree ornament and am tying it up with a bow. Do you remember this dirty, grimy lead crystal $5 rose bowl from the ReStore? I used hot water, Dawn dish soap, and a soft bristle brush, gave it a good scrub and dry. Look how beautiful this cleaned up. I suspect this is also vintage. I have a collection of these and it looks very similar to the vintage ones I have. I am going to make a beautiful flower arrangement. I got my flowers from Walmart. I'm going to style my flowers here in the rose bowl. I cut the stems down and I'm picking off all of the leaves. You don't want those below the water line. I chose this bundle of flowers because I loved the green that was in it along with that burgundy, the perfect combination of Christmas colors in these mums and daisies. Perfect, beautiful hostess gift if you have a party that you're going to this season, or just a beautiful gift for a neighbor, a teacher. You could also drop in a gift card into the flowers and make it an even more spectacular gift. But this is a great way to gift flowers with a beautiful vessel that is easy and affordable this Christmas. I have mixed up my flower solution with water, and here's my little hack on how to fill the vase, or in this case the rose bowl. I use a funnel and I stick that down in between the flowers and the edge of the vase, and then I can just pour my water in there and it fills it up, easy peasy and no spilling. Another idea for this is if you are hosting a Christmas party or Christmas dinner, you could make this arrangement for your table. And if you look hard enough, I bet you can find multiple different rose bowls or vases and do a whole collection on your table. It would be so pretty, and nothing is more beautiful than fresh flowers. They make your home smell wonderful as well. These holly Christmas coasters were an awesome find. At $2.99, you get a box of 4 coasters. They were in a like new condition. Don't let the fact that the box was a little bit beat up deter you from gifts like this. I'm going to repackage these, and they're going to ultimately be a great Christmas gift that you have thrifted, and it's easy and affordable. I found this little round box at Dollar Tree along with the shredded paper. It's the perfect size to slip these coasters down into. I told you these would be super easy gifts, so we are going to use this mix to make our cookies. You can make them totally from scratch, or you could purchase cookies from the bakery. Do whatever you have time for and what you feel like doing in your gift. I'm taking my fresh baked cookies and I'm going to slip them down into this little cellophane sleeve. You can find these at Walmart or Hobby Lobby, other places like Joann's as well, maybe Michael's. This is going to make them look cute and festive, but then also fit down into the gift box. I'm going to layer them on top of the coasters and then tie a ribbon around my round box. I think these coasters would be lovely to attach a gift card to. They would be cute trinket dish if you were gifting a ring, a necklace, or other kind of jewelry. You could wrap it up in a single coaster. So many ideas. I'm sure that you could come up with even more. So let me know in the comments if you have any ideas for these coasters. Hindsight, I wished I had bought the other box of these coasters. I would love to have some of these for myself. Vintage home decor is always a great gift idea. I could not believe I found these Wallace silver plate candlesticks. I wish you could feel how heavy they are, and they are very nice. I'm going to pair the candlesticks with this $1 basket to create a beautiful candle gift set. To add to my candle gift set, I want to take this Dollar Tree candle snuffer and use a little bit of Rub and Buff in the color Antique Gold on it. I'm going to rub that all over the surface of this very affordable candle snuffer to give it a more high-end look. Tone down that fake brass finish on the candle snuffer. Let it dry completely and it'll be ready to add into my candle gifting basket. I always recommend wearing a glove for this. It is not water soluble and makes a mess. But once I have that Rub and Buff on there, you can see it really has transformed the finish of this Dollar Tree candle snuffer. I removed the plastic liner from the basket, washed it and scrubbed it with Dawn dish soap and let it dry in the sun. It is ready to fill with my candle goodies. These are Target Dollar Spot cup towels. I'm going to put those in the bottom of the basket and again use some more of that shredded paper just to fill the basket and give it some padding for my gift set. With the base prepped, we can add in our candle goodies, this glass cloche with matches, our thrifted candlesticks. I made sure to give these a good polish and clean with my Wright's Silver Polish Cream. And then I picked up really pretty spiral candles at Target Dollar Spot. Tucking them all in there, you can add as much or as little as you want to your gift basket. And don't forget, we have that little DIY candle snuffer, a beautiful candle gift set with some vintage candlesticks in there and all of the little decorative goodies that go along with it. You could wrap this up in cellophane or you could just tie a big bow on it, however you would like to gift this. Our next thrifted gift is going to need a little DIY, but when we are done, it is going to be fabulous. I told you in the beginning this was taped, so I did not know what was inside. Surprise, surprise, it has some kind of gunk in there that I hope comes out after a good scrubbing. And lucky for me, it did. It was something sticky in there, so scalding hot water and Dawn dish soap sanitized this up and has it ready for us to make over. This was a telefloral vase that they used for an arrangement, and it was quite scuffed and beat up from use, but that ornament shape was so unique, I decided to take a chance on it. I found some metallic red spray paint at Lowe's, and while it won't be as shiny as the original, it's going to be very close. I made sure to tape off the inside of the lid and the jar using a razor just to cut around the tape to keep that nice and tidy. I took it outside and used that metallic red spray paint to coat it down really good. This took the spray paint well, and I don't think there's going to be a problem with it scuffing off. If you're afraid of that, you can always seal it with a clear spray paint. You can see back inside after it has dried how new and fresh it looks. That gold topper was in great condition, so I did not have to worry about that. If you wanted to tone down that color, you could always use a little Rub and Buff on it. After our fresh coat of spray paint, it is ready to fill with some candy. I found these toffees at Sam's Club. I thought they looked delicious, but I also liked that they were individually wrapped. That would keep them fresh in this little candy jar since it doesn't have a rubber seal. I think this was a very simple, easy, and affordable Christmas gift idea, perfect for anyone on your gift giving list. know if you could get any easier than this ninth thrifted gift idea. I went ahead and bought that homemade poinsettia plate. It was so pretty and unique. I loved it, and I feel like it has that vintage look to it. It is going to be perfect to gift these Rhodes cinnamon rolls. I love these because they are as good as homemade without all of the work. Again, like all of the treats I've shared today, feel free to make your own with your own recipe. I think if you are a gracious and kind person, you're going to be excited to receive something as thoughtful as these Rhodes cinnamon rolls. All of the detailed instructions are on the back of the Rhodes cinnamon roll package. I set mine out overnight in a sprayed baking dish. I also removed the icing packet and let that thaw overnight in the refrigerator. I am going to cover it with a flour sackcloth and let it rise overnight. You can see how beautiful and fluffy they are the next morning. I'm adding an egg white wash over the tops of them before I pop them in the oven. This helps to give them a nice golden color and crispy top. Bake it according to the package. I pull them out, let them cool just a little bit before I drizzle them with the pre-made icing that comes in the Rhodes roll package. Cleaned the poinsettia plate. It is ready to plate the cinnamon rolls. For a gift, I would wrap it in clear plastic wrap and then bundle it up with cellophane and a really pretty ribbon and maybe even one of those miniature ornaments that I like to use. Of course, you want to deliver these while they are fresh, so plan accordingly when you're making your cinnamon rolls to gift on your Christmas plate. Y'all really loved my thrifted gift ideas last Christmas. I'm so glad I took on this challenge to find the best thrifted gifts for Christmas 2024 on a budget. Not only did I find some amazing items, but I also got to experience the thrill of the hunt and the personal touch of giving a unique gift. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, then I will have last year's video linked for you in the description box, so be sure and check that out. And if you've had any amazing thrifting finds or experiences, especially for gift giving, I would love to hear about them in the comments below. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more budget-friendly tips, tricks, and thrifting finds. I will be back soon with another video. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Merry Christmas and happy thrifting.